Hi, everybody. I'm here. I'm live. And no one else is here yet. But that's okay. I hopefully. Nah, it's because oh, Scott's live. That's why nobody else is around. Okay, cool. Well, you'll show up one of these times. That's cool. That's cool. Um, I'll just wait for you guys to start filtering in. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Most awesome. That's great. Um, Hi, Heather! Mwah, my partner in crime. How are you, darling? Uh, yeah, I've been thinking I may change the time of this live stream, but I don't know when to change it to. I want it so that it's the shine out of my dang eyes. I want it so that it's easy for everybody, you know? Um, but you know what? How do you schedule around everybody? You just go. That's all I can say because as the community grows, there's not enough time in the day. So we will be scheduling on top of each other. And it's unfortunately, that's just how it happens sometimes. But you know what that means? There's this thing called replay. That's awesome. Oh, I know you're hanging in there. I love you, darling. You're great. Oh, I tell you, fat boy back here just finished eating, apparently. He's fired. Did you see my video earlier that I posted? Yeah, he's in big deep doo doo. So's his sister. Caught a mouse in my house today, but that's part of the story for the live stream about abundance and being grateful for what you have. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You saw my video? Yeah. Hmm. I knew something was going on. Hey, Janet. How are you? Good to see you, sweetheart. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I knew something was up because every morning when I go in my grow room and I check my plants, the stuff that's growing in there, dirt would be all over the place and on the floor. And I'm like, what the heck? I knew I had a little gecko living in there uh this summer. And I liked having him in there because he was keeping the gnats and stuff that like to, that live in the soil of your house plants and stuff. So he was keeping those all gone. And so I just thought that was him. He was looking for the larva for the root gnats, for the root fungus gnats, which are disastrous. They'll kill your plants. So I'm like, okay, cool. Gecko can stay. Well, 3 days in a row, I come in and it's like, no, gecko's making a big mess. This can't be just a gecko. So I thought, uh-oh. I think it's a mouse because I put dried rice and rolled oats, Quaker oats. I put that in my soil because the microbes, I grow everything organically. So that's my fertilizer. The microbes eat that. Well, so do mice. It was a mouse. I bought that mouse trap 3 years ago on Amazon. It's been set in this house trying to catch that same mouse, and I've had nothing. I've got two very large cats. So I thought, oh, well, I guess they got the mouse until this started happening the other day. So that mousetrap is exactly the same as what you see the live traps for cats and dog, well, stray cats and dogs and stuff. You put the food inside, they walk in, trigger that little plate, and boop, the door shuts on them. It is so fun. He's like, let me out of here, let me out of here, let me. I heard him as soon as the lights clicked off on the timer in there. I heard bink. And I went, ah, gotcha. So he was stuck in that little trap all night long. But he had rice in there with him, so it wasn't like it was any big deal. But yeah. 5 o'clock, it's I get up and I can't stand it anymore. I gotta go look. Here he is in there going, hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a big, scary human looking at me. So yeah, I couldn't resist. So I put him out on the cats. That's where my cats lay, is where I put him to make the video. And he was just so cleaning himself and nonchalant, not scared or worried or nothing. And I could feel, oh, somebody's behind me. So I knew it was one of the cats. So it's just like, okay, and be all sweet and cute voice for the little mouse, and you're fired. The cat was like, dude, get out of here. You're fired. And he's all, huh? What? What's that, Mom? He is not a hunter. He's the cat that will play with something and play with something. Hey, Spliffy, hi. He's the cat will play and play and play with something. And then when it gets exhausted and scared half to death and won't move anymore, he's like, oh, you won't play anymore? Okay. And he walks off. Now his sister, she's the hunter. But she's fired too because she didn't get the mouse either. I know they've been trying to get him. I finally got him. These little mice, they live in the ground here. Oh, well, most rodents and little tiny critters live underground here because of the heat in the summer. They cook really fast if they live above ground. Temperature's pretty stable year round underground. So, but they're kind of like a shrew. They got a little sharper nose, and they're shorter and chubbier, and they burrow in your plants, they burrow in your flower pots. And so that's what he was doing in my marijuana plant. That's just only about this high. It's just a baby plant itself. So it's like, dude, no, I want you to kill my plant. So, yeah. So I took him all the way back to the alley, which I've got almost a quarter of an acre, so that's quite a walk. He'll spend the rest of his day, maybe half the night, to see if he can find his way back. I don't know how he got in. All I know is he's gone now. But yeah, I was like, perfect for video. I mean, I couldn't have scripted it any better. And cat videos are so popular. Even though it is mainly a mouse video. Oh, it's pretty funny. It's good. But that started my morning this morning. And then I didn't get to put on any makeup today. Well, I got a little bit on, but not my normal amount. Do my hair, makeup. Let me put it this way. Makeup and hair for the production today fired me because I didn't show up. My neighbor brought me he normally brings me food once a month from the food bank, and which is really kind of him. Yeah, I'm in that income bracket. I have to supplement my food from the food bank. Guess what I got? I was so excited I couldn't quit shaking. Our food bank, you guys, is passing these out. There are 25 tests. As you can tell, I'm shaking. There are 25 tests in this box. This is home COVID tests. I'm vaccinated and boosted, but at the food bank. Thank you, feedingamerica.com. And all of you card readers and YouTube people who raise money for them. Yeah. I was, so I got visiting with my neighbor about that. He didn't even have any idea. He says, yeah, what are those? I'm like, dude, the pandemic we have going on right now is it's SARS-CoV. SARS-CoV. It's a SARS. And he's like, "That's a COVID test? That's 25 COVID tests." Because he got him for him too. Yeah. It was just in the box with all my food box full of stuff that I get, every month. Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. So, how's your day going so far? Good so far? The one thing I needed today was a green screen. It's not due to be delivered till today and sometime between 11:45 and 2. It's not here yet, obviously. You have a question? Yes, Miss Heather. What's your question? I also got a ring light, finally, so that I can have appropriate lighting. Don't have to rely on sunlight from the window, even though I have the curtain closed because it's too much. It's crazy. Yes, ma'am. What's your question, Heather? I think my I'm looking at YouTube in my phone. Sorry, folks. So, what's your question, my dear? Anybody want a card? They can let me know. A card, multiple cards. You got a situation you want me to read on? I'll read on the situation. It does as long as it's not like a full hour uh spread on one question. Although, if you were like watching Nasty Women Tarot last night, oh my God, I couldn't breathe. Like once again, every Tuesday, I can't breathe watching those guys. They make me laugh so hard. They are so funny. um, yeah. Um, they did read. They did do run one reading, maybe two, I think, in over 2 hours last night. So hilarious. So I thought, maybe I might do that. Heather, that is a question because it's can be classified as a conspiracy that I'd rather not go there. You're talking to someone who is not a pharma supporter to begin with. But you're also talking to someone who's had every vaccine and willingly without second thought that has been offered to me since a baby. I'm not a pharma supporter, but I'm a breast cancer survivor. I have had massive poison pumped through my body. So there I am you kind of get my opinion on. I don't know that it is a questionable health department. It's too easy to fall into that trap of the government's crap and it's falling apart and they're not here to help me, they're here to hurt me. So it's really easy to fall into that. So it's also really easy to be blind and totally trust. It's a personal thing. Very, very personal. But at least my cousin that showed up here is an anti-vaxxer, anti-mask, Trump supporter. And I promised I wouldn't do politics, but I will tell you this story. When he showed up here to see if I was dead or alive, because he wanted my house, he hugged me. I come from a huggy, touchy family. I was so hungry for my family's touch after almost 6 years. I didn't think about it. till I started walking. He was done. We were through talking, and I started walking back to my house, and I started shaking because he just might have just exposed me to something I worked very hard for 2 years to not come anywhere near. So then I waited an extra 10 days to get my booster because I hugged him. How fair is that? How fair is that? I am a diabetic, and um, my immune system isn't the top notch, and he knows it. He knew it. He didn't care because he thinks this is all a hoax. A lot of dead people are saying it's not a hoax, people. That's all I can say. Although, those numbers are faked and fudged. And who do you trust? I trust Spirit. Spirit told me what to do in that situation. So you got to go by, if you don't trust your doctor, you don't trust Western medicine, you don't trust the government, who do you trust? Spirit, fill me with answers. You got to go within and do what's best for you. So that's my long ways around. The short answer is I have to be careful what I say on the subject because on live streams, you'll get shut down for conspiracies and misinformation. So I'm very careful to make sure that I let you know it's up to you. But it is not just a decision that's going to affect you and you alone. So it's not like I have a right to own a gun. I have a right to speak my mind. That's different. When you don't, when there's something out there that can kill people and you don't do your best to keep from hurting other people, just in general and everything, don't hurt people. Don't do anything that's going to hurt somebody else. Do everything you can to protect the people around you. Because when you do that, it comes back on you. Everything you do comes back on you. Yeah, I love your question there, Heather, because you said, feel about the fact was, in your opinion, facts and opinions. So, in my opinion, it's a personal decision. Just don't push your personal decision on me by getting me sick by you going out in public when you're sick. And that can be with the cold or the flu or anything else. The other thing I want to mention, a lot of people aren't real crazy about military health. The kind of health care our military get. But I want you to know something. Everything that we get's tested on them first. When you go into the military here and you go into basic training, as part of the things that you do the day you get your hair cut and have your physical, part of the physical, they line you up. You get at least 14 different vaccinations, depending on where you're going to be deployed. You have no choice. You can't say, no, I don't want that because I don't believe in vaccinations. They say, see ya, dishonorable discharge. You can't do that. This is the same health department that makes these. Hey, Moss. Good to see ya. I'm glad you caught me too. Yeah, everybody has their own opinions. And on this particular subject, it is so strong that I do have a medical background as well. I'm not a nurse, phlebotomist. Yeah. Medical technologist. Yeah. I was a vet tech for 4 years. So I know how viruses and germs spread and grow. And nothing that they have told me on this has been out of what I already knew to prevent germs. It's just more extreme. And we'll get through this. This isn't going to last forever. Oh, you're always always, please, I want you to be open on this channel because it is your body. I can I'm proof you can heal yourself. My fibromyalgia used to be so bad that I lived in my recliner or in the sofa all the time. The thought of walking 4 blocks to the grocery store or to the drugstore, there was no way to walk anywhere. I had to have a cane. And when I went to the grocery store, if I didn't have the basket to hold me up, I couldn't go. I got diabetes because of my weight. And they told me and told me, you have to lose weight. And I kept saying, I don't have diabetes. I don't want diabetes. I don't have diabetes. Started affecting my vision. I started to pay attention. Then when it started to affect my vision, they put me on insulin injections. And that's what woke me up. You can deny shit all you want, but your body, you better listen to. Yeah, I was on insulin for like 5 years in my belly. I take nothing for diabetes now. Nothing. But I lost 90 pounds. And I started asking spirit, did you give me this? Because it's like the fibromyalgia. My gifts are strong. So I look at it as though it's a payback. And I'm fine with that. I just know how to live with it better now. If you resist illness, it gets worse. Hi, Vivian. It does. If you stop and think about it, if you got the flu, you feel like you're coming down with the flu in the morning. And by lunchtime, you're at work. And by lunchtime, you don't even really feel like eating anything. You just want to lay down. You go home and you're sick. You got a fever. Next day, what do? You get up and you do it all over again. Do you get well that way? Do you get better that way? Or do you get better when you rest and recuperate? So when you have a chronic pain illness like fibromyalgia, you have to pace yourself. You have to pick your battles. So that's why you won't see me here doing live streams every day. You won't see a lot of videos from me. The energy level just doesn't exist. It just isn't there. So it's all right. I walk. I garden. I garden inside and outside. Yeah. So I weigh less now than I did in the 6th grade, Heather. That's how long weight was a problem for me. Now I eat whatever I want, however much I want. The funny thing is, though, now that I'm like this, I'll tell you what I did. Spirit told me, you're looking at food as a reward. When food is fuel only. So now I eat because I know I need the fuel. What I choose to eat is healthy, but if it's something that I'm craving, like a chocolate bar, yesterday Not yesterday, day before. Oh. Yes, day before yesterday. I was so hungry for a burger. Oh my God, I wanted a cheeseburger so bad. And then I got also a piece of cheesecake. Well, it was delivered, and when it got here, was so ice cold and soggy. I mean, literally, I had to eat it. Could only eat the top part of the bun, and I had to use a fork because it was so bad. So I complained. Anyway, and I don't normally do that. I used to work in food service. Those people work really hard. But I knew my burger was going to be that way because the particular delivery service I use show you when they start preparing your order. They started preparing my order an hour before the guy was supposed to even pick it up, let alone drive it to my house. It was ice cold. It was horrible. It was terrible. But you know what? God, that cheesecake was good. That cheesecake tasted so good. That's what keeps happening to me. So it's like I get a craving for something and I'll go ahead and get it and then I'll take 2 bites into it and then the craving's solved and I don't want anymore. So this is why I eat whatever I want. I had just before COVID, I had 2 surgeries and both times the hospitalist in the hospital told me that I don't see any reason for you to even be testing your blood anymore. We consider you, we're putting in your file to consider you to be borderline diabetic, diet controlled. So no more insulin, no more metformin. I don't drink diet sodas. I'm a water drinker. I'm a big water drinker, but I don't drink sodas at all if I can keep from it. Damn it, now I gotta go get cheesecake. I love it. Spliffy, Hurricane Spliffy makes the best cheesecake, or so I'm told. Considering he's never been able to ship me one. Yeah, he makes the big, yeah. I love cheesecake. Mm, ah, yeah, this cheesecake had the strawberry stuff on the top too. And it had been cut for like a week, but I wanted that taste so bad. I should have complained about the cheesecake too. It didn't matter. It's okay. I made up for it yesterday. I went all luxury and had Taco Bell yesterday. It was delicious. Came hot and everything. Stony! Mwah! Good to see you, Stony Baker, my bud. What a day this has been. Hey, you guys, Stony and Moss, have you guys ever had a mouse in your grow living inside the dirt in your plant in the pot? It's pretty crazy. That was weird. That's so funny. So funny. Oh my gosh. I had a blast though. He was so cute. He was such a cute little mouse. Yeah. I had to do the video of him. I was just going to take a quick snapshot to put on Instagram and he was so cute cleaning himself. And then I felt the cat come up, lay beside me, which by the way, Stony, let me go get that cat. You want to see my big cat, Stony Baker? He's sleeping right over here. Hey, boo boo. Come here, useless mouser. Good grief. There's my big Willie. Say hi, Stony. Hi, Stony Baker. He's saying hi. He's not a lap cat. He hates to get in your lap. So he's complaining. Say hi. Say hi. He's still pissed because I fired him, you know. He doesn't know how he's going to get his food now. Oh, moles in an outdoor grow. That's bad. They didn't eat the roots on your plant? Wow. Yeah, you got lots and lots and lots of hair. That's Maine Coons, though. Yeah. You want to see my big boy? That's my big boy. Yeah. Someone in a live stream in my live streams before was like, "My God, that's not a cat. That's a lynx." Yeah, he's a big one. He's a big boy now. He's mad, as you can tell. I mussed his hair up. You know, I've been telling you guys to get prepared. You know, I was wondering about that. But would the scent of Irish Spring collect on the trichomes? I have to be careful with what I put in there with those plants because they absorb stuff. Does weed help you lose weight? Not necessarily. Weed gives you the munchies. Makes you want stupid shit like cheesecake and potato chips and but you know, it just really does depend on the strain because not all of the different not each strain of weed is different. Some are make you very hungry, some will make you very speedy, some will make you very sleepy. So it just all depends. I've never used any kind of well, yeah, when I was in my 20s, I did Dexatrim to lose weight, but I've never done anything like that to lose weight. You've got to do it here or it won't work. You'll gain it right back. It's that switch, make that switch in your head that food is for fuel. It's your gasoline. Once you really, really click with that, you eat because you have to. And you get cravings for stuff, and that's your body saying, I need it. So, yeah, but I didn't want to kill him. So I got this little, you have to check out my videos, Tony. It's only like a minute and 12 seconds. It's oh, it's back in the grow again. Because in case he had friends, um, it's a live trap, like they catch stray cats and dogs in. Only it's a little plastic one. It's really cool. You put your bait, it has a piece that slips up. You put the bait in there and flip it back down, and then it's got a trip plate that catches. And when they go walking in there to get the bait, they step on that trip plate and it shuts the door. I know. Well, yeah. I'm not real fond of them either. However, that's just me. I've always been the kid that carries the spider outside instead of smashing it. My mom was always there. Here, give it to me. Squish it between her fingers. Oh, gross, mommy. Yeah, it was a tiny human trap. It was way cool. I got it on Amazon and it wasn't. I don't even think it was even $10. I got it trying to catch that mouse like 3 years ago. It's been in my house a while. That's why the cats are very fired. Very, very fired. You shot it 100 yards. But you know what? You'd be real busy here because I have ground squirrels and two kinds of mice. I have field mice and then this little guy. He's the desert burrowing mice. He had a real pointy nose like a shrew, and they're short and small, chubby, little stocky dudes. They live underground and in your flower pots and in your gardens. And they eat the seeds and stuff like that. But I was afraid he was going to go after the roots. So he had to go. Besides that, there's also bubonic plague on those guys. There's also Hanta virus in Arizona. Yes, for 3 days in a row, Stony. I go in to check because the lights come on. I go in and check my plant. Dirt everywhere, and you know, but the plant was fine. But it was just like all piled up around the plant. I was like, oh no, oh no, you don't. Oh no, you no 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 no. Yeah, mice. We also have pack rats. So we have regular, normal Nordic, city rats downtown. But out here in the rest of town, we have pack rats. Pack rats love the plastic on your wiring. They eat the plastic on your wiring. Oh, hell no is right. In your cars. They cause short circuits and fires all over the place. Freaking little rodent. No, they're bigger, but. And their nests, my God, you'd think that was a Bigfoot nest. I'm not kidding you. Their nests are gigantic. And they'll have pack rats. They'll have pieces of tin, anything shiny that they find, they'll put in their nest. Yeah, pack rats. They're all over the place here. They're probably one of the biggest pets. That and la cucaracha. See, that's cool, Janet. You got a cat that's gonna, you know, my cat looked at me like, "You hired me to do that? What are you, huh?" They're bottle babies. They were never taught how to hunt, but my female kitty, she's a hunter. But no, she wasn't even interested until after I took the mouse out and came back in with the empty trap, and then she was like, "What you got, Mom?" It's like, "Go back to sleep, Aloe." You blew it. You blew it. So funny. That's not why I got the cats anyway. I get the geckos. They come in all the time. I'm used to them. I'll hear a little because they bark. Did you know a lizard can bark? Geckos bark. They make a little chirpy noise when they're going after. Oh, cool. Oh, I'll be there. I'll watch. I'm there. Yeah, I'm a big time lurker lately. I'm gonna warn you. I'm doing one deck of cards today because I'm having pain here and here. Arthritis is a fun thing. So, shuffling. I've been doing so many card readings lately that ugh, my hands are tired. I'll hit the lidocaine lotion and they'll be fine. Oh, that's cute. My cat came home once and gave a mouse to the other cat. How sweet. Yeah, I've had cats bring me dead things. You know, that's the ultimate gift when a cat brings you their prey. Oh, cool. I got 2 new decks coming. I got the Rebel cards coming. You guys get ready. You get ready for some fucking fun. God, that felt good to say. Because those have that word all over in it, and they're so much fun. So much fun. I can't wait to get the Rebel tarot cards, the Rebel deck. And then I'm getting Andrea's lovely Oracle. I'm so excited. I can't wait. You blame barking spiders on your flatulence? Yeah, I blame barking geckos on mine. Oh god, that's funny. Oh, yeah, so I'm not doing the Vegas shuffling. I'm only doing this kind of shuffling today. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, Nasty Women Tarot. Oh my god, they were funny. Oh, Stony, you and Spliffy should follow these women. It's no holes barred. Okay? No holes barred. Last night was hilarious. Oh my god, I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. And these are supposed to be doing personal tarot card readings, and we end up laughing at the conversation that's going on in the chat with everybody. We've all become very close. It's hilarious. It's so funny. These women are raw. It's great. They are. We laugh so hard. I will give you the link. I'll actually. I need to do that on my Facebook page. Put everybody's links like that in there. Hey, Crystal, Bubble One, good to see you, my dear. Good to see you. Yeah, it was so fun. That was so funny. Tuesday nights, it's every Tuesday, and they have cocktails. Except last night cost me $43. One of the ladies on there had EQ had a beautiful water glass with the crystals, rock crystals in it to drink, medicated. Hi, Debsy! Good to see you. With the crystals in it. And it was like, she held it up and it went, okay. She has an Amazon store. How do I get there? Bought it. It'll be here Thursday. Oh, yeah. Yours shipped already? You know what? Did mine ship? And mine might have shipped already, too. I am so excited. I also got Andrea's lovely oracle. So I figured it's kind of stupid. I'm going to teach an oracle card class, how to make your own oracle cards. And I don't own Andrea at least one of her decks. Come on. I'm hoping I'm putting the word out there when you guys see her and stuff. I'm hoping that she will come on during one of those classes and join us. She knows all about how to do the publishing part end of it. And so, I would love to hear her experiences of what she went through and what she's been going through. It's pretty exciting. I mean, what she's been doing, I've been wanting to do for years. Yes. What? Who needs a clean one? I cleaned mine last night too. And boy, was it good. It needed it bad, really bad. See, I don't foliar feed. Moon boots, cool. I would like to try some of that. I don't foliar feed. I don't spray my leaves off at all. At all. I'm too afraid of powdery mildew. I get powdery mildew outside here. Inside, it's not as hot as it is outside. So scalding water cleans well. Yeah, it does. Especially if you add a little bit of rubbing alcohol and some salt. Actually, rubbing alcohol and salt together, no water, just shake those together. No, make it like brand new. But no, yeah, I forgot what I was saying now. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't spray them off. No, I know you want an amethyst and a rose quartz. Well, so did I. So that's why I got the soul one, because it has all three in it. It has the citrine, the amethyst, and the rose quartz in it. So, and it was so pretty. I was like, okay, I got to get this. Yeah. One I was also helped. I'm very visual. That's the one she held up too. So, but yeah, I want to talk to her about doing an Amazon store. I got lots of ideas for Amazon stores for spiritual stuff. Matter of fact, I was going to do a YouTube that was metaphysical store. Till I started watching The Way of Positive Change and hearing her talking about her metaphysical store. Goodies. Oh, I have to. Oh, Janet. Something goodies for you. I even posted a link in the chat in Nasty Women Tarot's deal last night. So if you want to go there, I know you can find it there because I posted the link to where you can buy it in the chat. In the chat as a moderator over there, because poor Lisa was having a hard time getting it to stick, and Ron was every time Ron would post it, it wasn't taking it to the place. So I finally figured it out, and Debbie Freebird Spirit was like, I can't get it, I can't find it. Where is it? So, hey, drop the link. I don't know it, Stony. I'd have to go over into that other. Oh wait, I do. But that's from my Amazon purchase. It's beautiful. They're really neat glass. We'll do that. Let me go get my Amazon. We'll see if my hat got you delivered yet. Nope, not yet. Yeah, I bought a hat. I could use it today too. Where's the cup? There it is. There's the glass. Oh, and it's shipped. Yes, it'll be here tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow. Okay. Copy. Let's see if you will let me do this in my own channel. Sure. No, that's not what I want. Oh, lucky. Yeah, mine'll be here tomorrow. That's okay. I got a bunch of other stuff coming today, like a green screen. Mm, yeah, that'll be fun to use. Cause me in artwork, I'm gonna have lots of backgrounds to put in. Um, I will. Yes, thanks, Debsy. Goodies galore for you is her store name. Ha! Thank you, Deb. Thank you. Yes, I found it. I mean, I had it, but when you copy it from Amazon to put in there, you get all the make sure you check out and all the wordy wordies when all I want is computer ease. Thank you. Give me the link only. So then I have to go back in and delete out all the other stuff. So it was like, thank you. I also will put it down in the description for you. Might as well help EQ sell those. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. And the water is very healing when you drink out of them. It's really, really good for you. So, you make pendulums? Really? That's cool, Heather. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I get, yeah. It's really weird. Why is YouTube getting picky about links coming out of moderators? But they're not picky about all these weird little trolls that have popped up all of a sudden. They're not really trolls, they're just it's an ad, I guess. I don't know. I've never clicked on it to see. The only time I click on it is to get them out of here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I did it last night. It took me a while, but it took some focus that I can't do and do this. Mm. I think you need to come back to Arizona, but I understand why you wouldn't want to live here. Politics is kind of goofy. Pendulum journals. And then I buy pendulum stuff. I think these would be fun to make. It's balsa wood. Cheap, cheap, cheap wood. But there you go for your pendulum. For yes, no, maybe, retry. Now. Wait. I think it's pretty cool that Amazon's got a bunch of them with different subjects in the middle. I'm big on transformation and butterflies, cocoons and caterpillars and all that stuff. Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, Debsy, can I make you a mod? Would you mind being a mod, please? Please, dear. You do such a good job. God, last night was funny. Those crazy women, I tell you, I could sit there every night and laugh like that. Wait, Jordan? No, 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 Jordan. Jordan doesn't visit this channel, Spliffy. Cool. Thank you, Deb. Woohoo! Now you're a moderator, Deb. Cool. Yeah. I'm everybody that I'm gonna kind of do like Sheila does, and everybody that's got your card reader, you got a channel, you're a moderator. I mean, how long have I been moderating with you, Debsy? We both were doing autumn 2 years ago. Wow. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, I remember when you had to leave, Sharon. Hey, Stony Crow, good to see you too. My goodness. Yep, people are starting to come in now. It's good to see you. Yeah, crazy day today. Crazy day. Inside joke with Bubbles Indigo. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Now, yeah. High school's over, Jordan. Anyhow. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Anybody want a card? God, they went 11 hours last night. I gave up. I fell asleep, to be honest with you. Holy crap. So did they just not bother with tarot after hours on Instagram? Because that's what they usually do. Get all primed on YouTube and then get nasty on Instagram. It's funny. Wow. Yeah. Did EQ stay the whole time? Because I know her sinuses were really getting through her. That's what happens when you're left without adult supervision. Yes, when children, you leave the children to play. Oh my. Oh, when Sharon left the room and came back with that shawl, I thought I would die. Yeah, I figured she'd because if she took a paint, I was concerned because if she took anything for that and then she started to drink, it's not a good combo. So I'm sure she probably got sleepy pretty quick. Absolutely. You want a card? Okay, Indigo wants a card. I love this. I can now put a star by your name and I can go back. Stony, you want a card? I mean, Stony Baker. I got 2 Stonies in here. Yeah, Stony, both the Stonies are sick of being snowed in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah. Yeah, she was she was fading. Oh, she's such a sweet. She reminds me so much of my cousin. It's spooky. Her voice, her tone, her sweetness, her sense of sarcasm. It's spooky. It's really spooky. Cool. Okay. Heather first. Your snow went home, Stony? Hey, you're a little farther south than the other Stony. Okay, thanks, Deb Z. Give your mom a big hug and a kiss for me, and God bless you for doing that. I did that for my mom for 11 years. Nothing is more rewarding. Nothing will make you feel more together when you lose her. You'll be really glad for every minute. I promise that you're sacrificing now for your mama. Blessings to you, honey. Have a great day. Okay, first person for a card. Heather, right here. Not supposed to have them just like land in your lap. Yeah. Oh, by the way, these are the Earthcraft Oracle by Janet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. The womb. Uh-oh. This is YouTube. Sorry, not supposed to show those. Yes. The womb. I know. You've got so many new things going on, Heather. You are birthing a big channel. It's growing fast. The pregnant hooker card. Stony. Well, I will let you in on that secret. That's the name of the strain of the marijuana I'm growing in my pot in my grow room right now. It's called pregnant hooker. Okay. Anyway, YouTube. Make this hard. Helps if you can figure out which direction to do stuff in the camera. Okay. I'm also saying, is that a phoenix on your shoulder? Or a dove? But you're getting ready to birth something big. Real big. Is it your channel or something else? I don't know. You do. That's pretty cool, Janet. Or Heather. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I've been up a long time today. Stony Baker. Now let's get Stony Baker's card. You want that card too, Stony? Okay. Something that'll chase your blues away? Yeah, she was boobalicious like most pregnant women are. Hopefully a new home. Oh, well, you know, in that card that she was holding a nest of eggs down by where you give birth. Down by her, the JJ. As I just tossed half the cards on the floor. My hands aren't working very well. Arthritis is a lovely thing. Ouch. Okay. New home. I want a small home. I want to get rid of the bigger home. I want to sell this house, but not right away. Not at least until Omicron is over or has done its sweep like we're all being told it's going to do. That card doesn't work. You need a card to chase your blues away. What are you blue about, Stony Baker? You won't believe it! Look! Oh my gosh! See? She's got eggs. She got eggs in a nest right here. I can't believe that. And I pulled it out of the middle of the deck too. Instead of like taking the card on top, it was kind of partly sticking out. So I just pulled it out. That's hilarious. The strain pregnant hooker is his developed. That's his. That's his strain. That's hilarious. Would I rent my home out instead? Yeah, sure. Sure. Actually thought about doing an Airbnb 6 months out of the year. Do the snowbird thing. Get a box truck, convert it into a camper, live in that in the summer, get it the hell out of the heat for the summer, and then, or even in the winter. And Airbnb my house. I can Airbnb my house all during winter visitor season in the wintertime here. I can get $3,000 a month for my house. That makes me a madam. Yeah, I got a happy hooker growing in there, especially now that the mouse left. The vermin is gone. Hi, Kathy G. Oh my God, that was funny, Stony. Yeah. You know what? I think you just need this kind of. We're not going anywhere. You're used to being at home. Get to liking your home. Because the resistance is only hurting you, not hurting anybody else. I know we're all tired of home, but there's so much you can do. You can come up with hobbies, and there's always YouTube. Oh my gosh. That was funny. That was good. Anybody else want a card? I'm not even going to try to interpret that, Stony Finger. Oh, man. Hey, you know how I interpret that? I interpret that as it's your harvest you're getting ready to do from your video yesterday. It's going to be good. It's going to be some good shit, man. So. He did? I didn't. Yeah, I forgot they made that there. Yeah. I'll tell you what. On the website Fine Art America, they used to have, I don't know, I haven't been there in a while. They used to have a program where you could sign up where ABC, CBS, NBC for their sitcoms and stuff, they use your art in people's, in as a prop for somebody's house or a doctor's office or a business or whatever kind of artwork, and they pay top dollar, and then you can sell it and say, this picture was in Seinfeld episode season. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they hired locals. That was one of my, oh God, that was a movie that's the reason that movie was so good, was because it wasn't full of Hollywood people. Although the movie that recently, the Hollywood movie, I highly recommend you guys all need to see this, is Don't Look Up. It's hilarious and scary as hell. And all I got to say is Meryl Streep made a great satire of Donald Trump. That's all I got to say. Oh my God, that was a good show. I'm actually going to watch it again. I've come across several people who have watched it like three to 5 times. Can you believe that? Leonardo DiCaprio, that's his baby. That's his big deal. His idea. And it's hilarious because it's so freaking true. I have a friend. Well, it's someone we all know in the Tarot Love community. She's a very popular member, Celtic Tarot Sheila. Lives at the base of Cheyenne Mountain, y'all. And she says there are times when everything goes off in her house. Electricity, electronics, everything stops. You know what Cheyenne Mountain is, right? NORAD? Yeah. It's funny. There's so much about the government and our governments in this world. You have no idea we've even come that close to stuff that's kind of regular place with some of these employees. As a kid that grew up in the National Park Service, and my daddy was, it's like, yeah. Oh, I think that's a good idea. Make Lost Dog watch it. He needs to be more worried about than how rules and stuff are written and how you can fight them. Because, once again, we talk resistance. Hey, Rachel, my love. Good to see you. Yeah. Who finds resistance comfortable? So why do we do it so much? We're afraid of change, I guess. But that's the only constant in life. Everything changes. Well, Stony, did I fix your Your blues. House Sparks. Okay. Yeah, I will. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Cards. Anyone? Cards. You get a card and you get a card and you get a card and oh my god, that's memories of last night. Sorry. Oh. You resist because it feels good? Well, I guess it does depend on the resistance. I'm an Aquarius. The reason I bought the Rebel deck. Let me yeah. The reason I'm getting the Rebel deck. That's not coming until I think Friday, I believe. It's either Friday or Saturday. Too bad I can't do that for Saturday solutions. You're obsessing about yourself. Just fucking relax. I've had that card twice pulled for me from that deck from different readers. One was Sonia Rain Lee, his Soul Sisters, and the other one was Lisa on Nasty Women Tarot, like a whole month apart. Oh, and I got it also from Ron, Unconditional Tarot. I got that card. It's like, okay, I guess I'm obsessing too much. I need to let it go. It's like, what? What did your happy hooker card say? The warden's pregnant? No. You're going to have a great harvest. You're going to have a successful harvest. Yo plants is pregnant, baby. Yo plants is pregnant. But not with seeds. Unless you want him to have seeds, which I don't think you want him anymore, right? Oh, by the way, I was looking on Delicious Seeds at the just to see what they had. And they had a really good sale. They have 4 different versions of Sugar Black Rose. They have it in auto flower. They have it with added CBD. And they had it. You can buy it as a pack, and you got free 11 roses as well. So it was a pretty good deal, and I didn't go for it. I ended up buying a crystal water bottle instead. It's okay. It's not like I'm short on seeds. I'm okay. And Harley told me last night he's sending me some today. So I'm good. I'm good on seeds. We're good. We're really good. I got like 1,000 of them from Colorado. We could have a farm if it was legal to have a farm. You can't grow outside. It's not legal outside. Legal inside, but not outside. That's okay. With the pests and stuff we have here, I'm glad I can't grow it outside. It would be a pain in the butt. Ooh, I hear a car out there. I'll bet that's Amazon. They only drive down my street at least 5 times a day. We have 2 Amazon fulfillment centers, and they're getting ready to build another one. Phoenix has 3. I can order stuff in the morning and have it that night. Crazy. I'm just waiting for them to show up with the damn drones and dropping your packages. Here, catch. That's what they said they had planned right about the time they took over the grocery store and then proceeded to get rid of all the checkers. What was it? Whole Foods. Sorry. It's a grocery store I don't use. I can't afford them. They're ridiculous price for their stuff. Oh, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Amazon is I see Elizabeth Warren in the next 5 years going after Amazon to break them up because they're becoming bigger. Because like Facebook, what is Facebook? Is it social media? Is it news? Is it a music? Is it sales? Is it advertising? What is it? Amazon is becoming that. I'm just waiting. Amazon needs to have for you. Although you can do videos and stuff in the reviews on Amazon, and you have your own personal Amazon store. So I've been shopping for a long time on AliExpress, which is Alibaba in China, and I refuse to give them my money anymore. So if I do an Amazon store, I'm not going to make much money off of it because I won't deal with products that are not US made. We need our manufacturing back. I have an Amazon warehouse 20 blocks away from me and 2 more within 20 minutes of me. They are everywhere. Yeah. Oh, and here you got the Amazon trucks. Then you got the white Amazon trucks. Do you know what the white Amazon trucks are? The delivery trucks. Those are independent contractors. They pay 10 grand for the privilege to drive that white truck that says nothing on it. And they still have the same quota and shit as the regular Amazon hourly delivery employees. And they have to pay 10 grand for the privilege. No thanks, because they're independent contractors. But then they work the days they want to work. And they deliver packages. Those are the guys that are the ones that are delivering it after dark. That kind of thing. And lately around here, there's people following the Amazon trucks. And as soon as the Amazon guy delivers it, when he looks down to go post that it was delivered, because, they take the picture and all that shit, they post that it was delivered. There's people in cars behind them that have grabbed the package and stolen the package already. That's what's happening around here. So I make them bring it all the way into my carport, which is behind a gate that's got a beware of dog sign on it. My dog died 13 years ago, but he was a really big white German Shepherd, and he looked just like a wolf. No one came near my yard. To this day, they don't know if he's around or not. So it's kind of nice. Amazing what a beware a dog sign will do for you. But it also makes the mailman, UPS drivers, FedEx, all those guys, they deliver my package just on the other side of my gate. That's out by the street. Shit gets stolen out there. So Amazon, man, I complain if they don't bring it into my carport. I don't have a garage. Garage is just something else you got to pay to cool off around here. And it's expensive. So I have a carport. But I don't have a car. Crosby's a cool dog. Well, Crosby's got Beagle in him though, doesn't he? And yeah, they talk. The breed of dog that I know of that does the most talking is a husky. Oh my God, they're hilarious. Oh, they will cuss you out. They're the Siamese of the dog world. Huskies are funny. And then you get Malamutes and they're really quiet. Oh, he's a German Shepherd hound. Okay, it's the hound. Yeah, beagles are a hound. Yeah, it's the hound that makes him talk. Although Rowdy, my German Shepherd, he'd talk, but usually it was out of frustration. Like when I tell him no one too many times. One time he's trying to steal he was just a puppy. He was like 6 months old. And I was eating a burger I just made. I was sitting in front of the TV and it was on the coffee table. And he kept nosing over a little closer and a little closer and a little closer. I'm like, no, Rowdy. You get a little closer, you can back off. A little closer, a little closer, a little closer. He was really good at really quick stealing something and running off with it. So he tried to steal the hamburger bun. And I went, no, 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 Rowdy. And he went, roar, roar, roar. And he walked off. I was like, whoa, how do you do too? Yeah, German Shepherds do. He's oh God, that dog. He was so roar, roar, roar. This is his puppy. It was like No! You tell me no, 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 no to you. Oh, yes. Hit that thumbs up if you like what I'm yapping about. Subscribe and come back. And if you want to know when I'm coming back, if YouTube, follows through with it, you got to hit that bell in the parentheses so that it rings. So you get to hopefully get the notification. Yeah. Heidi, you can hear Heidi in the background in Spliffy's live streams. And she wants something. She's all, it's just cute. I know. You know, but yet Instagram, I've noticed, because I've only been on Instagram for like 2 years. And on Instagram, I'll hit like, and 2 hours later, the same thing will pop up again in my feed. And it's in the show that I hit like. So on Instagram, you can like it 1,000 times if you want to. Of course. Hey, it's Meta. What do you expect? It's its own entity. Yeah, I like this setting so that you have to be a subscriber to participate in the chat. Makes life a lot easier. A lot easier. And I almost forgot it again today. When you go up and you set everything up in StreamYard, you forget that there's things inside YouTube Studio you need to put check marks in too, like show the likes and dislikes. It used to default to that. Now it doesn't. So every video I have to go in there and say show the likes or dislikes. It's goofy. And it's still at my default stuff that I have. Very seldom shows it. So I don't know why I even mess with that part. Well, I'm glad Chrissy's got a job. That's great. That's cool. Wish you could stay, but I'm glad you came. I enjoyed our conversation this morning. I love talking to you, Miss Intellectual Lady. We really get into the deep conversations. Today was great because we were talking about Druids, the Celts, Nordic traditions. We had a great conversation today. Yes, my dear. Matter of fact, I can't wait until you are on this channel with me talking about what you learned at the spring equinox event you're going to. That is something we have to look forward to, you guys. So exciting. And I love you. Thanks, Rachel. Give Chrissy a big hug. Rick too. And give Devontae a big kiss for me. You guys have a great day. And I yakka at you later. Oh, I know you'll tell me everything. I'm so excited. I am. So much of what I talk about comes from Nordic tradition, comes from Celtic tradition. And it's not just because it's pagan, it's cultural. It is a cultural thing. It is a spiritual thing, and it is ancient. So, love you. Bye, Rachel. Have a super day. So, you guys prepared for tomorrow? Friday? January 17th keeps popping up in my head. There's 2 important birthdays from my past. Is one January 17th. But as I recall, isn't there something supposed to happen? I don't know. Hell. I can't keep track of it all. I don't even try anymore. It's like, oh, I didn't even hear about the Hannity texts until like late. It didn't dawn on me that's what everybody was talking about when they were reading on Hannity was that, yeah, he knew. And then, who was it? Oh, Sonia Rain Lee last night. They were talking about it. And I went, oh, no. All of a sudden, my guides just said, oh, he ran. He's gone. So that's my prediction about Sean Hannity. He is no longer here in the United States. Doesn't mean he's going to stay gone, but he's been gone. He's scared little boy. I don't watch mainstream news either. I quit watching them years ago. When I was involved in Standing Rock, I quit watching mainstream news because mainstream news wouldn't even cover what was going on at Standing Rock until white people started getting hurt. And I'd have to say there's been 2 causes in my life, 3, that I have been willing to die for. One of them is the ocean. I am an old-time original member, normal for legalizing marijuana. That's been a fight I've been involved with since 1975. And the plight of the Native Americans in this country. I am very emotional about that. So, and I can tell you why. Part of that is guilt. Ancestral guilt. My great-grandfather here in Arizona fought Cochise and Geronimo and others. He was made a honorary colonel because of everything he did. I used to be very proud of that until I looked at it from Geronimo's people and Cochise's people's point of view. And then I saw what was going on at Standing Rock, and I realized that is not even logical to put a pipeline underneath a river, let alone a major source for agriculture, drinking water, and not just agriculture in general, one of the largest sources of wheat, corn, and soy in the world. They were gonna, if that pipeline leaked into the Missouri River, would poison the food supply. So yeah, I kind of got all up in arms in that. Got me kicked off Facebook. But that was all I would post on Facebook when that was going on too. I didn't post anything else. Well, the mainstream media wasn't, so. And I had friends there. I had friends literally there. And I couldn't, because of my fibromyalgia and my financial situation, I couldn't go there. Or I would have been there. I'd have been there the whole time. When the veterans came and they went in the ceremony with the elders, the Lakota elders, and the leader of the veterans knelt before the Lakota elder and asked for forgiveness for all the wrongs that our people have done to their people. I asked for forgiveness too, for my ancestors. And when that elder put his hand on that veteran's head and said, "Of course I forgive you." I bawled like a baby. What is it with these chunky women? I just pulled this card just fell on the floor, and it's a pretty card, so I'm going to read it. Offerings. Give. We're so oriented into what we can take. What's in it for me? I've been finding out these last few months that even if you have a dollar and it's your last dollar and somebody needs that dollar, if you give that dollar to somebody, tomorrow you won't have a nickel. But amazing. $5 appears out of nowhere. When you are free, when you freely give, you freely receive. So giving is the supreme offering. This is kind of like, well, we're in almost an hour and a half. We could call this our message for today. Be a giving, be a giving kind soul. Give from your heart openly. No conditions, no strings, no expectations. Here, you need this? You don't have this? I do. Here, it's yours. Because when you do that, it comes back. I've proven that over and over and over to myself this year. Uh, I got my student loans forgiven. Never thought that had ever happened. I got my 2-year-old water bill forgiven, plus twice over on the water bill. I don't have to pay on my water bill for about a year ahead. And it's because in a chat, every once in a while in a super chat, if I had $1.99, I'd give $1.99 in a super chat. So being generous. And I'm not saying that because I put donations and shit all over in this channel. I only put that there because people ask. And I don't want to ask you for donations. So I make it easy for you if you want to give them. If you don't want to give them, cool. I'm all for that because I'm about helping for free. Okay. That's why I'm doing a class on making your own oracle cards and planning a discussion on flow. What is flow? And I'm not talking about the woman. When someone tells you get in the flow, stay in the flow. What does that mean? So look forward to that conversation. That's a conversation that's going to be coming up just as soon as I can get my 3 cohorts, our schedules to all work together. But I got some great guests planned for that talk. That's going to be a fun talk. Guests that half this chat knows really, really well. And the other half this chat will be new to you. Hurricane, Spliffy, and Stony, and Rachel. Yeah. Today, it's an interesting day. I get to set up and play with my green screen today and my light. I got a light ring and a tripod that will hold 2 cell phones or a cell phone and a camera. I'm trying to upgrade so that we don't have to sit in my bedroom and do this. We could go outside, or I've got a really nice little garden out here that, there's a little fountain in it and stuff. And I was looking out there yesterday going, why don't I do my live streams from out here? It's really nice out there. It's in the shade. There's birds. Yeah. really distracting, but that's okay. I think I will start doing more. Maybe not every one of them. It's a little chilly nowadays, but when it warms up a little, I'm gonna start doing more outside. I'm sorry. Yeah, I live in Arizona. What I call a little chilly, you guys call springtime where you live. That's my winter. It got down to 28 last night, okay? 28. The ground, when I went to let the mouse loose, the ground was frozen hard. That doesn't happen here. I was raised in Oregon. I grew up with frozen ground. Doesn't happen here. Hyacinths and tulips do not grow here because the ground doesn't freeze. Well, it was frozen this morning, and that was a first for me in 37 years. I've lived in Tucson since 1985. It's a long time. Anyway, I told you guys to get prepared for a long winter, so I did some Amazon shopping and found a crank radio. It works too. It works too. Woo! Flashlight. Really bright flashlight. There's a reading light. Sorry. Reading light. And it's all crank and solar. If something happens this winter, like Stony and Stony been snowed in, might lose your electricity. This is a weather band. You have entertainment, and you can also keep track of your weather. Highly recommend you get it, because even if the sun doesn't come out, it'll work. Might break your arm, or like me, my hand will fall off, or you can do this. Solar charger for my laptop, my phone, and my tablets. I got both of these for right about $55. This has a USB port and a micro USB port. The radio has USB port, micro USB port, and an adapter so that I can, for my FireWire for my iPhone, because it doesn't use a micro USB port. It has its own. So, yeah, it came with an adapter for an iPhone that fits on the, well, pull it apart, the micro dealy. So those, I figured, I buy lots of useless crap. I buy lots of art supplies, and I should buy stuff that makes sense to have in case of emergency. So that's where I'm at. Today I'm all set. I got emergency radio, I got emergency solar charge, and I got 25 home fucking tests for COVID. For nothing from the food bank. So I think on that note, at 1 hour and 33 minutes, I'm going to thank you so much for being here, everybody. Love you. And be kind to one another. Please. Sonia! Oh, I guess I won't go anywhere. Hi! Oh, I'm so glad you popped in, because I was just talking about you, my sweet Sonia Rain Lee. You're a beautiful lady. Thank you so much. Last night was wonderful. My God, I thought I was going to die. I couldn't breathe. I laughed so hard. And EQ's, I am so excited because EQ's water bottle will be here tomorrow. Anyway, Love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. This I Wednesdays are always I'm always so jazzed after I leave. It's like, okay, what live stream can I go to next? I want to talk on somebody else's. And then today all this crap happened with the mouse and the food all coming all at the same time that I didn't even get a chance to put any makeup on today. But you know what? I decided I'm not dyeing my hair anymore. Your hair is a message receiver. I didn't know if you knew that. Native Americans do not. That's why they let their hair grow so long. It's a message from the Great Spirit comes through their hair. So, yes, I'm so excited to get that. I've wanted one of those glasses for so long. And then now it's like, this month was ordering TLC stuff because I got Andrea's cards and yeah, this is wonderful. Thank you so much, you guys. Stony, you need to dye your hair. I thought you said you were gonna put a purple mark on in your hair. You put that purple mark on your head, Stony, I'll kiss it. It's good luck, to kiss a bald man on the top of the head. I love bald men. Ooh, shaved heads are sexy. I didn't get a chance to tell that guy that in your chat that one night when he got all mad at me because I said I would kiss him. I don't take no sympathy kisses. I was like, dude, I'm trying to compliment you because I think bald-headed guys are sexy. And you're saying it's a sympathy kiss? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I love you all. You have a wonderful day. Thank you, Sonia Ray. Right, we need to talk, girlfriend. I'm wanting to do a class, or not a class, a discussion on flow, and I would really like you to be involved. So we'll chat on Instagram about it. Just I just think it would be really awesome for new awakening people. We constantly telling people to go and uh go in the flow, be a part of the flow, and they don't know what the hell you're talking about. What's flow? So yeah, cool, awesome. Oh, that'll be fun. I think that'll be so much fun. And it's such a basic concept. I love you guys. Please, please, please remember, be kind to one another. Even if someone is attacking you, just you can stand up for yourself or you can choose to just walk away. Myself personally, I choose to walk away because they're not hearing me if I stand up for myself. And it diffuses the situation immediately when you turn around and walk away. But do it with love and kindness. Be kind to one another. But most of all, pace yourself and be kind to yourself. Because without you, the rest of us have nothing. And without you taking care of you, who else is going to do it? Nobody else is going to take care of you but you. So go for it. In case you're wondering why I was complaining about my arthritis and my hands hurting, I shuffle. I just sit and shuffle to calm down. It's a nerve thing. I could do that, or I could just hold on to this for a while. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me. You guys rock. Yeah. And if you don't get a chance, go take a look at my little short giggle video that I posted earlier today. Yeah, it's one that'll make you laugh, I promise. We'll see you next week. And Saturday Solutions, 1:00. Every Saturday that video is posted. Sometimes if I can get it up earlier, like last week, I posted it at noon because it was New Year's. But yeah, we'll see you then. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.